Turkey is full of beautiful destinations. I'm living in Istanbul, and 2 weeks ago I visited Cappadocia, but today I'm going to head to some places that may outshine the rest. If you're planning a trip to Turkey, Antalya and Pamukkale might be on your itinerary, but today we're going to find out if it's just Instagram hype or actually worth visiting. Just landed in Antalya and hopped on this bus I saw at the airport to take me to the city center so we can explore from there.
I got off the bus. No idea where I am. I'm going through Antalya Culture Park. I didn't intend to come to this park necessarily, but going through this park is the way to basically get to the beach. I'm so glad I decided to wear full athletic clothing because this is the kind of weather where you could literally be naked. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. You're going to be uncomfortable, but obviously exercise clothes are like on some level more breathable, and you just feel comfortable being sweaty in exercise clothes versus being sweaty in like regular clothes. That's very uncomfortable. I can feel the humidity, like the air just feels thick. It seems like this place, it's called a hostel, but my room is all to myself. I did see some like shared washrooms outside though, so I'm thinking maybe some of the rooms are like more than one bed and then they share the shower, but mine is fully independent. I've got my bed here, got some towels, just all my stuff. I just kind of threw it here. Little washroom. It's good though, so I have my private shower. So it is 4:03 a.m. I'm hungry. I think because I didn't eat dinner last night. I forgot about that. I just had some peaches.
It was a long ride from Antalya to Pamukkale, so we had a couple stops for breakfast and for wine tasting. The Cotton Castle looks beautiful on Instagram, but the reality is a bit different. First off, you can't use any kind of water shoe or slipper. You have to go barefoot, and the rocks really hurt quite a bit to step on, and they're slippery. The other thing is the place is absolutely packed. It's hard to get the pictures that you might imagine.
These here are usually filled with water, like over there and over there. But because it's July right now, it's the hottest time of the year, these are all dried up, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, there's only so much you can control. But if you're gonna plan your trip here, I'd probably plan it for like spring or fall, even winter, honestly, because winter doesn't get too hot here, or sorry, too cold here. And that way you'll have it all filled up. Like, all of these will be filled nice, like what you see down there.
I would try to go really early in the morning or something to avoid the crowds, but since I was coming all the way from Antalya, that wasn't possible. This was still a gorgeous and unique site though, so I would recommend visiting. Right beside the Cotton Castle, you can also see the Hierapolis Theater and take a dip in the Cleopatra antique pools.
Tour is done for the day. I have less than an hour before I have to head to the airport. I think I'm going to look for some dinner before I head over there. I really want to eat some Adana kebab. That's my favorite kebab that I've had so far while I've been here in Turkey. So I think that's what I want to eat. I'm just trying to get to the shade over here. I figured out that there's a tram or like metro thing. I don't know what to call it, but it comes into the city. So the bus that I took the first day, wrong thing to take for when you guys come here. Instead, it'd be better to take the metro, and apparently you can just use a contactless credit card. You don't have to get the Antalya card the way you have to do it in Istanbul, so it should be pretty straightforward. So I'm going to try doing that on the way back. Final thoughts on Antalya. I actually really like this city, town, I don't know, I think it's a city. It's quite big. It feels more relaxed and chill than Istanbul, I assume because it's kind of a coastal city. But usually the cities that have that more relaxed vibe I don't love because they're just very small towns, and that kind of bores me, so I don't really like it. But Antalya is a nice mix between having that more kind of relaxed vibe but also being seemingly a very big city and bustling city, so I actually really like it. I think I would come back here. But other than it just being like a beach vacation, I'd probably come here in a different time of year because today was 36 degrees, feeling like even hotter, and that for me is just too much. It's very humid, but I do really recommend Antalya. I really liked it. Not necessarily for attractions, like the attractions were nice and everything, I showed them to you, but just as a place to actually stay, it actually seems like a really nice place. I also found that the people were a little bit kind of nicer here, just more calm, just like a different vibe, I'd say, than Istanbul. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this vlog.